Hello. Hello. I think that's working. I think it's loud enough. Ooh. Oh, okay. Now what I need to do is close that. And save. Got this. I'm gonna look at my. Just open up my YouTube for that chat stream. Takes a little bit of an effort to go to set all this up, and I set up a different. I don't know if this is gonna be good enough, but I've got my microphone set up here on my. Did I? Hello? Hello? Oh no, now it is. Okay. That's good. Just shut that. Move this over here. Right. Put this over here. La la la. Check my sound. It looks okay. Is that good? Move that up. Pull that down. Right, this is a big painting. Like it's big. And with my camera up here, and I got paint there, and I have got paint here, and I've got a chair here in case I need to step up on it. It was the best I could do, really, I think. So I've got some big brushes, I've got some water. I've already got some paint out. I need a little bit of medium, and I'm just going to jump right into this rather large painting of two dogs from separate photos. They're the same person's dogs. This is a commission, and wiggly dogs won't sit still in a nice composed portrait for a painting, so I had to make do with what we've got. So I can take my glasses off now. Okay. So I'm going to start with, who am I going to, biggish brush. I need my medium out, don't I? I need some medium. I can pour some, I'm going to pour some on this here milk bottle lid. Bit of medium. Got this Liquitex gloss medium. Use that because it's kind of runny, but it's a bit thick, and I'm gonna mix a bit of water with it. I'm gonna start with my darks. Okay. Let's see. And I'm looking at that. So, I don't know if I can, yeah. So I started this yesterday. I was actually going to come on and do checked, and I said, you know, are the dogs the same size or are they different? And one's a puppy, like a tiny puppy, and the other one's fully grown, so they're actually quite different sizes, so I had to start again. So I hadn't done much work on it, but so I'm glad I thought to ask about that. But that, so what is it? So that's sort of you know, things you want to consider when you're putting something together like this. You got to look at them together as well, just to get things like size. No, that's a bit higher. Actually, that eye's got to be a bit higher. Might just black out that whole side there. See how it goes. So, I mean, it was quite a nice little start, but yeah, I just scribbled over it and just mapped it out again, just to get me going again. Oh, what do I want? Yeah, I want some blue on it actually. My palette is gee, I wonder if I can. Oh yeah, there, palette there. Put out a brighter blue. Actually, yeah. I might put out some of this cerulean blue here on the palette because it's a little bit lighter. So I haven't done a live for a few weeks, I don't think, or was it a week? I can't remember. But I've been doing some interesting things, like tweaking my Redbubble account. I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to talk about Redbubble. Redbubble is a print-on-demand art site where you upload your images, and you know, then people can order things like t-shirts and you know, mugs and stuff with your designs on. Pretty good. You can. There's similar things in like merch by Amazon. And that kind of thing too, so pretty good, what do you call it, service for artists who want to sort of, they call it passive income, so you sort of set it up and then, you know, it just sits there and people can just order your designs. We can point potential customers or people who want to, you know, like something but can't for some reason buy the original. Maybe it's already sold, or you know, whatever. So it's a really good thing for that. And oh, you know what else? I want some of this. I need some, yeah, green. I want some green. Anyway, so around about the time it first sort of opened this Redbubble, so, oh gosh, what was it, 7, 8 years ago, 9 years ago, someone put me onto it and I started uploading works, and not much happened initially, and eventually I got plenty of works on there, and you know, you have a few sales here and there, and you start selling over a little bit of time. And then I kind of forgot about it really, and I'd have little sales sort of trickle in here and there, and that was all good. But then just recently, I just kind of got interested in it again. So I went back over, what's that? Yeah, my site, and I actually uploaded a few more things, and I went back over some of the old ones, and I actually even did a little bit of research, and oh, that's a bit light. Looked at things like keywords, and so I went over my old stuff that's already on there and tweaked the keywords and started adding more keywords and looking at ways to market it a bit better, because it was already up there, and I even re-uploaded some of the images to bigger files so they could go on some of the new products, because there's, from when I started to now, there's a whole lot of new products and things that require different sized files than what I ever originally put on there. So I did a bit of work on it. It took me a few weeks, and did that, and then, you know, then I got this email from Redbubble. So the first one I got this, I'd uploaded this Jimi Hendrix painting I did of Jimi Hendrix, a kind of pop art style Jimi Hendrix. And I sold a few prints of it, or cards or something, not much, but it had been on there for a while. So then I tweaked it, put it on some new products, put some new tags on it and stuff like that. And then it got removed because it broke some, it violated some copyright thing of, I don't even know what it was. But they took it off. And it's alright because I got plenty of designs up there, but they took it off and said it violated something. And I think it was because, like, originally when I put it on, I'd called it Jimi something. So I didn't put Jimi and Hendrix together. And then when I went through and re-tagged it and retitled it, after I sort of looked into that, I put Jimi and Hendrix together, and that got me banned. So, or that got that work taken down. So I can't do that. Which is a bit sad because, well, someone owns the rights to Jimi Hendrix. The name, or maybe it's because I don't really understand it, to be honest. Maybe it's because no, I don't know. But so now I'm trying to look into that a bit more to see if I need to, if I can actually upload it again, or I'm sorry, I'm looking like a little bit of a doggy face, a little bit, or yeah, whatever, I don't know. I just, that's a bit of a concern, that one. So I've got to watch that. So then I outlined, and I've continued to go through all my stuff and tagging and stuff like that. And then I got another email the other day, and this one was from a Black Panther I did, which is a painting of an actual panther in my style, my kind of multicolored, colourful style. And that got removed. It didn't get removed, it got it's got taken out of the public part of it while they assess it. But they didn't actually give a good reason. It's either because it fits some sort of collaboration thing, or it's tag spammed, which means I've used inappropriate tags, or what was the other reason? Or it's offensive. It's not offensive. So I must have, maybe maybe because I tagged it with Black Panther, and maybe Black Panther is that eye's too low. Damn it, it's gonna go up. Maybe Black Panther is a brand name that I'm allowed to use, but it is an actual literal Black Panther. Like, it's a panther and it's black, but it's multicolored black. But you know it's a Black Panther. So am I not allowed to, you know, use something like Black Panther because it's a brand name, even though it is an actual Black Panther? Now hang on, what's going on with that eye? There's a big, we'll get some of this down. Yeah, so really weird stuff in that. Anyway, So, you know, these funny things we have to sort out. Okay, so I'll put that in. That's the other ear there. And I'm going to darken that bit of the piece there. Oh, it's real dark. Yeah, so I'm a bit confused about that. Okay, so I've stopped and I'm just going to wait till they're going to get back to me about that. Not that I responded in any way, but yeah. It's funny, like, you know, you do a bit of homework and sort of do this self-promotion and then you get in trouble for that, or you can get in trouble for so much stuff. Anyway. Oh dear. Funny. So, yeah, what I'm doing now, I'm trying to map this out to see if the size relation is how it's going to sit on this canvas. So it's quite a big, this is a big project with a deadline. So I have to finish it by early February actually. So I'm gonna just work on it as best I can. Just quickly map it out and then I'll check out my. Hopefully the sound's working well here, but anyway, doesn't matter. No one's talking to me, so I'll just keep going. So that and that joins to there. Oh yeah, I might just pull that bit down there. Get some of this paint off. And I'll pull that down there a bit. Yeah. Okay, we've got I need a bit of pink, a little bit of pink. Where's my pink? It's under this paint. So that's my red bubble concern. It's not really a concern, but anytime sort of, you know, someone questions you, what you're doing, you kind of freak a bit. It's easy to freak out a bit. Right, so we've got that bit of this is collar. I'm going to do that. Bit of collar there, and I know I'm going to have to do a lot of fucking work on this. Because the other thing too is both dogs are sort of lounging on a couch with the light coming in different directions. So I've had to change their bodies. I'm changing the shape of their bodies, and just to can make things even more difficult, and changing the shape of their bodies and changing the direction of the light. Like, there's a lot of challenges in there for me. But so this one, he was sitting that way, and I'm changing his body to this way. There's a collar there. I'm just going to see how it sits. So that's him, the little one, the little puppy wappy. So he'll be alright if he sits there. Now I'm going to do the big dog next door, which is a big golden retriever, golden dog with big black eyes. So I'm going to put the eye, I think I'm going to roughly tentatively put the eyes in first, which is here. So we'll just see how that kind of looks. A little brown, a bit of brown as well, because he's got brown eyes. There we are. I'll do that nose at the same time. How's this going to look? I don't know. Alright, so how's this nose looking? I think I need coffee. I can look at my, there's a bit of a delay on the YouTube, so I'm looking at myself on the YouTube working. Now I've just started that. Oh, okay, so I'll go back to pop that nose in. Medium nose, so it's pretty. We've got that nose one, that nose one, black under here. Just chuck it down, chuck it down. Some other colours out after. Yeah, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. A little bit of what I've got. I'll keep going with what I've got on the palette because it just helps, you know. Okay. What else? Okay, I might. Okay, so put in some of the other darks. I might use some. No, I probably should keep going with the cut. I don't know. I'll keep going with the colours I've got. I'll grab. So this water here. Actually, I might grab this brush here. I need some more medium in it because I'm going through that like mad. So if I mix a bit of that with that blue, let's see. Ooh. Alright. I'll try that. So go shadow into the ear. Just carve out the side of that face there. Got shadow under this ear as well. So put that in there like that. Ooh. And so I'm going to make him, yeah, sort of sit like, okay, so that. And pretty dog like that, which means this one. So this is the drawing shape still, and it's going to take me quite a while to map the thing out. Yeah, so I wonder, I'm just thinking, I need a bit of orange, I think. I want a bit of orange. Where's my orange? Here's some orange down here. No, not the orange. Where is, oh, I could use that orange actually. Fire engine red. Oh man, I'm gonna have to bang this. Shall I bang it? Ah yes. So these lids get pretty stuck. So I'm going to take some of that fire engine red and mix it. So this is gonna be, he's a fluffy boy, this one. So I'm gonna just, he can be probably sitting. I'll cool that down with a bit of, how can I cool that down with a bit of purple? For this side, that side's gonna be in there. Yeah. Right, and yeah, so what I also want to do now, I just want to resolve a little bit of that background, because it's, so between here, between the dog ear and that one, it just, that will help. It should help me see what's going on there, and it does. So we got skinny in there. I think it's about there. Was that too skinny? Yeah, that way. That way. Yeah, okay, that's good. So, what I want to do down there, I can chisel off some of that. So I need another colour. What colours am I going to go for? Maybe some, what have I got lying around? Whisper cream? No. Oh, I know. Great. I'll do heritage red, something pink, antique blue. So I'll use some of this antique blue. What else have I got to talk about? Red bubbles. I mean, that took up a lot of my week. Anyway, it's good. I'm much happier with the way that's looking, and that's encouraged me to upload more work, which is what I'm doing. So I'll just chop off the top of that head there. Just kind of, I actually gave this canvas a coat of paint of gesso white before I started, so yeah, okay, that's interesting. So we got puppy and big dog. Okay. Otherwise, it's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that, I think. So I'm just, and like in the photos that I got, like it's really hard to tell the size difference. So once I looked at that, it changed the whole way I'm going to put this thing together. Okay, so now I'll go back to this big brush. So I've got some dark. I think I might add some burnt umber to my palette. And I need another dark, I think, because I've got burgundy, but I need a, yeah, here it is, burnt umber. It's a pretty neutral colour for dark, good dark. And if I mix it with purple or a blue, I get a nice dark as well. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of tweak this eye, because that's too low. He's going to have some and what do I want on the top of that head? And put a few bits of dark in there too. This is really dark. And it curls across there like that. And get that background in there, that red, that orange I had. So I might take my other orange, which is slightly different, because I can kind of layer these colours. Bit to get that curve in the ear. Whoops. And this one. And yeah, so okay. Start building this up a little bit. Move that bit of, no, I can't do that bit, that's better. Better position. So big. I like working big. I mean, it's a big challenge. Kind of cool. Kind of cool getting this challenge. So go there. And I have to chisel that ear down a bit, so I might take I want to use some of the colours I've got out there. I need another brush. Some of the colours I've got here. I'm going to use this purple. I'm going to just chisel the shape of that ear down. Yeah, that's better. And lift that head up. I might have to wait till that bit dries. And so that's going to be really dark under that neck there. I'll get this brush. And I need to tighten the screws on my easel as well. I'm looking at it, wobbling and carrying on. I should. Can I do that? Oh well. Usually I've been using my other easel, but I thought I'd use this one today because it sort of steadies it a bit from the top end. What else was I going to talk about? What else is there to talk about? Oh, my garden's growing well. You know, I've got I planted a pumpkin plant, and I have noticed there's not many bees. Like there was a lot of bees earlier on in the year on my lavender plants, but on my pumpkins and zucchinis, there seems to be no bees, but there's plenty of ants. So I actually fertilise them myself. I took some of the pollen from the male flower and popped them in the female flower with cotton wool buds, like you know, you do when you need to intervene, and well, hopefully that works. I hope so. We'll see. Okay, so I want a little, first time chat from, hi, you're amazing. Oh, thank you so much. Well, thank you so much. There's my microphone. Thank you. It's a big work, this one. It's going to take a few sessions. So I'm just kind of composing it right now, trying to get the sizes right. I'm working from photos, and I'm working from 2 different photos. So it's I did plan it a bit, like I've made my plans, and I was playing around. I photocopied out the prints and sort of cut them up, put them together, kind of thing. Yeah, and so one thing I always do with dogs like this is I like to put in the tags and stuff. I think they're important. I love dog tags. Okay. So now I'm going to just put in this dog tag a little bit, put that in, just because I can. Yeah. A funny little boy, this one. Actually no, the little one's a girl. She's a girl, and the big golden retriever's a boy. So yeah. Colouring that body a bit like that. So I've changed the way it's sitting. It's supposed to sitting that way in the photo, and I'm moving him to that way, her to that way. So it's this is going to be a little bit of hit and miss, I suppose. Which means I'll keep this area down here pretty loose and leave some of it to the imagination. Yeah. And hope for the best. Hope for the best. Oh, just chop off that bit of the top of the head. Which means I need another brush. And I'm just going to chop that off like that. Yes, good, okay. Now I think I'll go back to the big golden retriever. A little bit more coffee. So he's got a really he's got a bit of a sad look in his eyes. I wonder if I should change my palette for that. So yeah, on this one, I've got more light colours. I'm actually going to grab another palette. So I want to do the dark side of the golden retriever. I'll put some of these pastel colours on my palette and some pink. I need some pink. Where's that pink I had? Oh, I know. Pink. Can I open it? Okay. So, shadows on the dark side. The dark side. I need some yellow ochre actually. Yellow ochre. Here it is. And some white on my palette. And some white. Titanium white. Okay. So now I will just fill in that dark side. And water, some medium. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, so here's my palette here. I'm actually just going to pour medium over the top of all of that medium, so I can just kind of scribble it on. It's very different working with big paint and working with a small one. It gets pretty messy. Okay. Alright, so down the middle there. Look at that eye, it's very dark. I might need a bit of... it's dark and it's got... They have dark kind of skin around their eyes, these dogs. And that, and it pokes through under their hair. Some reason. Bluey blacky kind of. Where's it? Oh, I need more bench space. There's no bench space in the world. Right. Yeah. Okay, so join that with the pretty big eyes. And then that bit, it's kind of light blue, isn't it? Yeah. Work in layers on this one. Layer upon layer upon layer. Just get a bit of this eye down as well. So that. I'll probably have to get the black out soon. Actual black out. I mean black paint. Like I haven't got any black paint on my palette. I'm just mixing darks together like purple and brown and dark blue, and so now I'm going to put some black on my palette, some actual black. Some, well, I might use carbon black. I've got carbon black. Carbon black's a real black colour. Makes it, you know, typical kind of grey. It's cool, it's not too warm. I'm going to use some of this pink again. Where's my brush? Where's that brush? Dry it on. And just put that there. And then I'm going to put that a bit there. Pink on this little chap. Let's go with this here. That's cool, isn't it? I'll cool that one down with purple. Stand back a bit. Okay, that's looking okay. Use some of that purple here as well. Over the eye there. And more white down the middle here. Join that there like that. Okay, I want some of that black into it to make it grey. Quite a light grey for around this part. Around the schnoz. I'm gonna go into that eye a bit dark with that black and a small brush. This brush. Okay, where's my straight black maybe now at the moment. Because okay, so we've got pupil. This. You get that round bit there, and kind of under shadow bit there. Yeah, and then you get grey, kind of brown in it, kind of grey brown, because it's the way the light's hitting it. It's funny, kind of weird. Kind of weird the way the light's hitting it. Does weird things to colours. Light doesn't always do what you think it should do. Yeah. Oh, I want some of this. I always put these like kind of light spots in. I'll go over it later again and again. I like to put them in sort of early. Make sure they're not lumpy though, because just makes me feel good, I think. Can see where I'm going with it. I'm going to look at the other eye now. The other eye is just black and dark. It's just so in the shadow. So I'm going to do that. Let me check. Up here. Yeah. Just put some dark in like that. Just scribble it on, and then I'll just get this. Okay, good. Don't draw. And I'll put in these nose holes, I think. Again on top, because they're dark. Okay. Right. Well, that's kind of not bad. Now that I need to solve that ear, I think, that ear. So I've got this orange in the middle, which I kind of like, but I'm going to, so I want to just tweak that shape. What is it doing? Yeah, okay, I might use that pink again. What is it doing? It's a pity, like, I wonder if no, it's a pity I can't have the camera more straight. I don't know how to set up the camera to make it better for a big shot like this. It works really, really well on small things, but not so good on big things. So that actually goes up there. And yeah, we get a nice folding here. Here, like, so the under ear comes on, and we've got white happening there, which means how high up is that forehead? Needs to go a bit higher, doesn't it? So I'm take some of this white mixed with pink, so we can go like that more. And maybe. Oh yeah, that's okay. So that's a bit of yellow and purple together on that other side. I need some more medium background. Awesome. I'm going to go change the shape of the other ear. So that one where I've got, yeah, that one, and there's a top bit, that bit there, that bit there, that bit there. Let's just go down here as well. And then bit in there. I'm going to do something under his neck actually. He's a boy. He's a big boy, that one. So a big boy and a little girl. But she might grow up to be even bigger. I don't know yet. No. Dogs are so great. My poor old dog's got an ulcer on her eye. But she's a bit down in the dumps with that. We've been treating her and yeah, I don't know, it's not really been better. Well, hopefully it will get better. Okay, so down the bottom here. Alright, I'm going to go back to these nice dark pinks and stuff to get filthy water. I think it's fresh water. One thing I haven't learned how to do is put back in 5 minutes on this. I know it can be done, but I haven't done that yet. I need to do that, work out how to do that so I can go and wash up. But then the other thing I do is just I just finish up and come back later. Yeah. So I'm making up the bottom of this dog. How am I going to do that with it so it looks kind of natural? Yeah, this bit is going to be tricky. It might take a bit of solving. So if he's I might even have to, so if he's sitting, what am I going to do with him? That means that bit. Yeah, so he's, he does have some kind of, I'll take it right down. Take that down and put some kind of purple under here. And some making this bit up. I suppose I will have to, if I put the outside of the ear on, that might help. So the outside of the ear is here and here. And we get dark inside of the ear, which is under here. And that kind of joins to there. So just try that. But it still doesn't solve the problem of what's going on down the bottom here. I suppose is some cool colours maybe, because this is going to be in the light in a weird way. Yes, we got fluff coming out here. I might just join the that orange together with something else that's gonna kind of make that go away. I need that to go away. So I need something. What do I need? What have I got? I can use. Or maybe I use this because it's here, and I can just use it. Okay, ready? Background. That's background. I could bring that up through the middle there. Okay. While I'm here, I'm just gonna put something on the top there. While I'm here, I can do that. I can do it. But what with what? I shall get a colour that I don't really know what to do with. Oh my God, what's that? Oh. I just saw this on the ground, and it's just some dried up paint that's gone like. It must have fallen off my plastic, and it's kind of off my palette, and it's looking kind of plastic. So I've got this green that I don't particularly love. I kind of do love it, but I have a love-hate relationship with this green. it's not a really great green to use, so I'm gonna just use it up a bit. In the corner, in the underpainting, in the background or something. So like here, and put some down. I'll stop and go. Put some layers on. And you know, I will end up painting over that probably. I might even, you know, one day get this paint and then just mix it up with something else to make it a more easier colour to use, because it's a bloody hard colour to use. I'll mix it with some white and brown and yellow. Oh, that's a better colour. Not the greatest colour. I'll put some, yeah, that's a better colour. Just getting a bit of colour on there. And it mix a bit of yellow through that green. Just trying to. So I've got body of the, so he's going to come there, so that's ear. Okay, I'm going to lighten up that ear a bit. Again, just pick a little bit on this side here. That can go off the canvas, I think. That one. Which means I want some body down there as well, some dog body. Can be dog body. Dog body. Down here. Which actually shouldn't really be hitting the light, so I'll pull them down. That's all wet paint there. It's better. It's better. And ooh, we can go up a little bit there, because they do have this kind of pointy sort of top of the head. These kind of dogs. Yeah. Well, this is my composition. And if I'm happy with that, which I kind of am, I think, now that I've got that down a bit, I can sort of see where we go with it. Sort of. Yeah. Two dogs. So, how is this dry? Oh, that's dry now, so I can probably go back to that. I shall have a drink while I think about this, of my kombucha. I'll go down that side, I think. Whoa. So we're mapped out. Once from the mapping out stage, which is that first stage, getting it all mapped out, then the second stage, or the next working, I can really look at detail, where I'm going to detail that, where I'm going to kind of leave it loose. Yeah. But I don't need to do too much more. Well, no, on the mapping stage, well, yeah, actually I can. I could, so put more, I could keep going. But you get to a point where you've got to just think a bit. So I should go back to that dog. And I also need to wash all my brushes. I could just stop, wash my brushes, have something to eat and come back. Maybe I should do that. So I can see, get more of the second working process down. Because this one. And then set it up and just work on one animal maybe. You see, I feel good about that. This one, yeah, he's alright. He's okay. Could add a bit of white on that actually. Where's my, here we go. Just make a few corrections. Few little things. So we've got yeah, that's good. That's good. Let's get some of those highlights in, hey? That really does help actually. It's quite nice. And on the other little chappy do, so what about the other little chap? I think I could raise the top of his head a bit with a piece of white and a touch of green on this one, maybe. Touch of blue as well. So I've got, where am I going with this? And then I go over that again and again and layer it and layer it. What's happening here? This one? So do I want some light hitting his body is the question. Light's coming down from that direction. There really needs to be some on the top of his ear, I think. The way I've done that. Could be more purple too. I wonder how long that took. What is the time? 10:50. What time did I start? Can I even see what time I started? No. Alright. Yeah, alright, I might just do that one little bit. And then I'm going to wash it all these million brushes. Let that dry and come back and do some more. Because this one needs to get finished. Grey, where's my grey? Ah. One more thing, one more thing, one more thing, one more thing. So, where's my picture? Oh, I've gone all quiet now. I don't know what to talk about anymore. What will I talk about? Well, I was going to pack up actually and wash my brushes and come back. Maybe hang up some washing while I think about it. Is that noise too low? No, it's not. It's not really. But I need some darker something in there. A little bit of darker something in there. Got plenty of paint here to go. So okay, this is going to be a really interesting, funny painting. It's a bit of fun, I think. I'm alright with it. I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay. God, I talk shit when I do this. I talk so much shit. I should really just sing. Just start singing. But you know. What would I sing? What would I sing? I mean, the song that's going through my mind. What is it? Hey, no, do, do, do. Hey, no. That's the problem with daughter number 2. What she listens to goes through my brain, like, and it stays there, and it never comes out. And then I've got these songs that I probably would not choose to listen to if it was me in my head. Just la 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 la. Okay, I've got to get rid of that dark bit there. So the kind of fuzzy bits of hair sticking out, so I'm going to put some of them. I can always go over them after as well. Okay, so, and under the neck is really needs to be, it's a pretty cute little thing. Okay, more dark. I don't even know if I need another hand. I need 3 hands. Okay. Get rid of that. Oh no, there's a colours down the side there. All this green. Everything's turning to grey right now. Come on, stop! But I can't. I don't want to. I mean, I do want to. I might put, I could put them in the corner of his eye in there. Her eye, I mean. Love your paintings. Thanks for broadcasting. Oh, thank you so much. It's very kind of you. And it's my pleasure, really. Yeah, gets me to do a bit of work too, you know, because this one needs to be finished by early February. I haven't got long to finish it, so I've got to I got to work on it. So the good thing is, you know, if I do something like this, I just can't procrastinate. It's so easy to procrastinate. We all procrastinate a bit, don't we? So it's a fun one. So this is someone's pets. They've got 2 beautiful dogs, and oh, I can see a little mark in there over there, light brown. And I think I've been going more than an hour so far. Oh, whoops. Looks beautiful. What's the name of the dogs? Actually, I don't know the name of the dogs. I'll have to find that out. It's a commission, but I know they're both golden retrievers, except one's a black retriever. And the little black one is a puppy. It's quite young. And when I got the photos to work from, they're separate photos, so I've mashed them together. And I started painting them the same size, and then I said, oh, I wonder if they are the same size, and actually they're not, so I had to change. I had to start again, which is fine because I'd only done a little bit of mapping out. And so I started again. So I've changed the light direction on one of them, and I've changed the shape of their bodies. They're sort of sitting on couches, so I've got them sitting up, and I'm pretty much just copying their heads. So I'll get their heads to look really like the dogs, and the rest is I'm making up. I'm winging it. Winging the rest. So so it should be interesting, that's for sure. And I like putting in collars and stuff when I do it. And I just keep working on bits at a time, just work around and around, go back and forth, backwards and forwards until I get bits where I can just leave. And then, yeah. So hopefully it's going to work out okay. Hopefully. That eye's going to be too big. He looks cross-eyed now. Which means I can drag that bit across. Some green. Yeah, so what I'm going to do shortly is just stop, clean up my mess, and hopefully come back actually, because you know, I've got to keep going with this. I've also got another work I need to finish without a deadline, so it makes it hard when there's no deadline on some things and deadlines on other things. I kind of go for the ones with the deadlines. So sometimes I just say, oh for goodness sakes, give me a deadline, because otherwise I'll never do it. And now I'm ragging again. Oh, it's all fun. Oh, that eye's wrong. That's wrong. So this one's got to move over that way a bit more. And up. I'll just, no, now I've made it too small. I have to think about that one. And it goes there. And there. Yeah. And there. That's maybe better. Is that black brush again? You should see the state of my brushes. Right. Well, I will clean up. I'm going to clean up and come back. I'll show you that, like, here's one. See if I can have a look in there. Like, this is just full of filthy, dirty water. Really dirty. That's just one of them. I've got another one here. You can see the colour of that water. It's actually staining the paint too much now. I've got another one over here. So I'm going to clean my palettes, clean everything up, and come back. because, and then it will be dry and I can give it a second working, and I might change the camera angle too to see if that can work on mine. But thank you for saying hello, and